Good morning, traders. This is Jake from JakeTheStockGuy.com. Again, good morning. Good morning from the East Coast to the West Coast to London, Paris, wherever you are. Good morning. So let's get right into today's charts. I'm going to make this quick, short, and sweet. Um, so I'm looking over here. I like to use Market Watch. Let me refresh it real quick so we can see what's going on. And then I check the headlines. I check CNBC.com just to see kind of what the headlines are. It looks like Mitch McConnell blocked the Senate, apparently, or the House or something on the $2,000 check that was supposed to go out for everybody. Um, so leaders, I'm looking at the pre-market volume. Myrna's nice. Let's take a look at Myrna. And then I'm looking at I look at the laggers too. You never know. I'm like, okay, interesting. AES, not really going to bother my time with that. And then I go to most active. Uh, I'm not sure how they measure this, but most active for 12/30/2020. Right away, I see Tesla. Tesla, I'm getting excited about. So we might have to trade Tesla out of the gate and possibly Myrna. I don't know. DBX, Intel. Seeing some interesting names on here I never really see. DBX, Intel, MBA. Okay. DBX. See, you never know. Like 30 minutes before the market opens, it's like, hey, look at this, look at that, look what I found. So I'm so happy with my Wi-Fi speed today. Yesterday it was just so miserable. DBX. Huh. Doesn't look that great. What was the other one? Myrna. Funny, I haven't even drawn any channel lines or Fibonacci's or you name it. I've drawn it. Um, Now, okay, Myrna. Let's go, Myrna. Yeah, I like Myrna. Looks like it looks like we just didn't get looks like we just didn't get what I was waiting for, which was I'm not sure. Maybe there was a hidden pivot right here that I missed. If I go back to the historical charts, but I was kind of waiting for this area to go along, but well, missed that yesterday. Boom, straight to this resistance down. What do? Gap it up. Because it's easier to gap it up overnight than it is to grind up. So I like Myrna for a long. This is something I'm going to be keeping an eye on. And next resistance is up here at the 127.18. So I think I'll get the January 8 expirations. Um, try not to get too far out of the money. Maybe right here could get the 118s, 118 calls. See if we can get them to run a couple dollars into the money by next week. But I'm looking at the 5-minute time frame. Go out to the 15-minute time frame. Really, the 10-minute time frame is kind of your happy middle ground. Actually, I will go to the 10-minute time frame. The 5-minute, the 10-minute, 15-minute, they're all great. 10 minutes kind of, I think, the day, the weekly, and sometimes the monthly. So look, I see this right away. That catches my eye. So we're out of that down channel. I didn't mean to draw that. Turn that off. So, yeah. Ultimately, I think that Myrna could go back to a $150 stock. It's very, very realistic. Would have been nice to buy Monday here, but whatever. Still get in. We're day traders anyway. We're not some sort of long-term value investing, growth stock investors, which I don't really recommend. I mean, I don't know. To each their own. Whatever. So Tesla, I need to draw some new lines on Tesla. Pull this out right about, okay, let me zero this out. Oh, that's close enough. And then, what is this? Yeah, 700 is the number. That's the number, guys. That's the number Tesla wants, if you ask me. And then we've got this high. Oops, we got this high on right here. You guys, you know, you've been with me for a while now. Your trade, my trade. I don't give a shit. Just, you know, take profits. Take profits when you have them. You don't have to wait for me to post. I'm out. But anyway, yeah, some resistance here. What a sharp pullback and push up. I remember this actually. I remember this. This was the craziest price action I think I've ever seen. People must have been buying puts down here, thinking it was gonna crash. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, this was insane price action right here. People were buying puts down here and just, or you know, they were buying puts up here, right? Were, you know, crazy in the money, didn't sell, and lost or broke even. You know, just amazing price action on Tesla. Anyway, so looks like we're gonna get maybe a little dip buy opportunity here on the 10-minute time frame. Yeah, but the other day, see how it pushed up pre-market and then shot up towards this area? So we could get something like that right out of the gate today with Tesla. So, you know, days like this with weekly expiration options, just it hurts. It just kills your premiums. You know, it's like you bought here, you're in the money, then you're, you know, red, and then you're even, then you're red, then you're little red, and then, you know, it's just this sideways chopping action really kills your premiums on weekly expiration options. So it's like, you know, this little burst, you're up 50, 70, 100, 150, 200% on your money, sell everything. You know, because what did it do? Right back down off of this resistance to this 10-minute time frame, 50-day simple moving average. This resistance to this moving average. So I'm seeing kind of a similar pattern here, not quite as aggressive, but yeah, look at that. Even right here, Tesla had a hard time, but then out of the gate, it did pop. So, oh, look at that. Looks like we already came back and touched it. Wow. Okay. Interesting wick right there. Okay. Yeah, so we might be getting a burst out of the gate. I'm hoping for like. Sorry about that, guys. Somebody's doing some construction outside my office. But right here, get a little dip buy opportunity. So that's what I'm hoping for. Just a little dip buy. Market calls in the red. You know, ultimately, I see Tesla going right back to possibly there today. That's 680. Okay, so and then M. I don't know if I have enough time to go over all these. Again, guys, I really apologize about that guy outside doing the construction on the lights. A little loud, banging around. Look at that. Does it get any better? Does it get any more perfect than that, guys? Does it? I don't think it does. We've got this. If you ask me, I think M is a total jackpot trade today. You know, this is kind of not the best, easiest thing to see, but cup with a handle. I think the 1150 calls, the 50, which are like right here for this week's expiration. Sell. Um, Let me go out a month actually, because I'm like, why is the yellow bar hit there and not there? Is it because there's bigger historical resistance? Yeah. Okay. So, imagine one of these guys just. I could bring this down, you know, to like here. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you could also draw another line right here. That's that's data. That's valuable data right there. You want to take inventory of. It's another 20. No, not 20 cents. It's another like what 50 cents. Yeah, what from 1203 to 1225? 20 cents. But yeah, we get here. Might be time to let it go. But I'm liking everything I see on M. But I mean, it could be blue skies ahead for M. But I mean, I'm not messing around. I can, taking my profits and getting out. So, here's some. I mean, there's so many gap window fills, gap window, pivot, pivot, gap window. That's a big one right there. Right there. Go back to the day. Where are my lines? Where'd all my lines go on M? What the heck? Didn't I just draw lines, guys? Or am I like making that up? Well, there's that one. And then there's this resistance too. But this is a big cup, spoon handle. So kind of what I see. Yeah, it came here. Almost there. Yeah, it could break out today. So have to keep an eye on this one. And INTC. Which some of my members actually got this trade yesterday. They bought 5 days ago, and then boom. But I mean, if you bought the day of, it's kind of the best case scenario as far as return on your investment. And when you go out a month on expiration, it's like, it's a give and take. It's like if you got weekly options on Intel and got in here. I'm sorry, this is pre-market. If you got in here or here, waited 1, 2, and then on the third day. But if you got in like right here, the day of, sold here, I mean that's 1,000, maybe 2,000% return. My members who got the monthly expirations, one of my admins, Jose, he does alerts in the group. I think he went out maybe a month in expiration, so there's about a 239% return. So it's a big difference between monthly expirations and weekly expirations. The thing about monthly expirations is you're buying yourself more time to be right, but you're also giving up like crazy returns. But you also don't run the risk of like having all your premiums burn or having your options position go to zero with weekly expirations either. So it's little give and take, but yeah, this is going. It went all the way to here. Yeah, so this makes sense, right? Makes sense. See it? I mean, you could have drawn some lines right here the other day, and you would have known when to get out. You know, your lines could have been like right there, kind of dead center in this area of like can't get any higher and broke down. This is going to be a big cup and handle. Extend this out. Um, yeah. What am I on the 15-minute? Go back to the 5-minute. Huh. Okay, we got some good room right here with Intel. I think I'm gonna get the 50 calls. And go out. What is it? Yeah, this week's expiration. A little risque, but I like it. I like it. What can I say? All right, guys, and then what else did we need to look at? Intel, M, Snap, Siri, and Rocket. I don't know if we already went over Rocket, but okay, so I think 53 is in the cards, guys, today. Look at that. Guys, Snap out of the gate. Snap, M. We just got to get all these. Like this market fill, next one market fill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just hard, you know. It's like you get this morning burst, you know, on all the stocks. It's like hard to jump around and get your fills on all of them, unless you had like I don't know some sort of automated system or like 5 people, like interns that would all like you know have access to your account and like you send them out. I don't know. There's got to be a way to do it, like algorithm or robot or something. Snap, 53 calls expiring expiring right fucking now. excuse my harsh language, guys. I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah, 53 calls this week. I think we can get another big run up like we did yesterday. So look for the dip buy opportunity off of the 5-minute time frame, 50 simple moving average, or the support, and stick by your trade. Whatever you know, if you believe in a trade, don't panic. Okay, if you believe in your trade and your technicals and your charts, it's your trade idea. Like, hey, this is my trade idea. Stick by it. Okay, because there's nothing worse than like selling for a loss and then seeing the stock like play out like you thought it was going to play out. So, you know, that's a terrible feeling. And then sometimes it doesn't, but, you know, that's why we have risk management. You know, you need small positions and then stand by your trade so you don't panic just because you're down 50, 70%, right? You're only playing with 1% of your portfolio with options, 1 to 3% with options, 10% your total portfolio with shares. That's any single trade we take, your max risk with options should be 1 to 3%, and then with shares, we do occasionally. I think I will start taking share trades, maybe 10%. And I get it, you know, guys and girls with smaller accounts, you know, 5,000, 2,000, 3,000, 8,000. It's hard to do the 1 to 3% rule. I mean, it's just, I get it. It's hard. I've been there. Okay. Bigger accounts, 100 grand, a million. Those are like ideal, I guess you could say, trading account sizes. That way you're following the rules with every trade, and you can get a decent size return on your investment that pays your bills and helps you save. When you have like a $3,000 account, or even less, right? $1,000 account, you're like, well, I got to take 50%. Because some of the options we trade, like Tesla, Amazon, you can't even trade those. You can't even buy one call option if your account's 2,000. You're all in 100% of your entire portfolio, all in one trade. Fingers crossed. Hold my breath. Pray to God. So you guys have to follow the rules. Okay. I'm so sorry to like sound like a broken record, but rules, 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 rules. Risk management, position sizing, um, and take profits. Like a robot or something. Just take profits. Okay. And then I'll leave you with. Did we already look at Rocket? I don't remember now. Maybe we did. Here, I'll go back to it really quick. Huh. Maybe not. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at right there. Let me zero that puppy out. And then, this is pretty clear, obvious support right here. So, gonna keep an eye on that. And, I'm looking at the 21 calls expiring this week. So nice channel, gap fill. This was kind of an area right there. You can see it kind of just consolidated and broke down, pushed back. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think we're going right back to here around this 2150. Yeah, 2150. 2150. Call it 21. 2150, 20. Okay, here we go. 2166. But I mean, if you want to get dead centered through all of that, 2159. So could be a nice another something happen like this today, down and then boom, and then Siri, SIRI. I forget why I even wanted to take this trade. Looks like kind of choppy, pixelated, not a lot of volume. No, there's no volume on this. Okay, probably avoid this one. All right, that's all I got, guys. 5 minutes until the market opens. See you on the charts.